Yo, what's up, y'all? It has been, I don't even know how long it's been. Probably like mm, couple weeks to a month or month and a half. It feels like a while to me because I haven't did a video in such a long time, and I don't know. I just been thinking a lot and seeing a lot of things that has been going on in the world. Been thinking about where I'm gonna go like job wise, because I still want to do content, but you know what I'm saying, I need to make more money. So I'm thinking like getting into the trades. I can get my twit car and work on the water. I got plenty. I got different options. I wouldn't say plenty, but I do have different options. But how y'all been, man? I've been like I said, a lot has happened. I've been chilling, honestly. Been reading, been working out, been getting slimmer and things of that nature, and seeing everything that's happening in the world. Like, I ain't gonna say his name, but y'all know the recent situation. And it's like all I'm gonna say on that is that people like to call racism a difference of opinion when no, it's just racism. Everything has a cause and effect, and if you do a certain thing, you can expect for something else to not happen. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But like I said, we just not even like I said. My mind is all over the place. We gonna get back to usual, me editing, me talking. I haven't spoken to you in a long time, like I said. And everything is just gonna go back to normal. We still gonna focus on improving. We still gonna be focused on getting better, being great, and like I've always said, bringing authenticity back to the YouTube space and transparency. I'm big on being both of those things. One of the things that I also want to speak on is like friendships. I want to speak on friendships because I feel like a lot of people don't know how to be a friend. As people, we can give that title away so easily, but that's not a title that you just give to anybody. And a phrase that I've always heard is you got a lot of associates, you got a lot of acquaintances, but you don't have a lot of friends. And I always knew that, but it's like sometimes you have to go through it in real life to understand it. Some things you have to do it. Do it for. Some things you have to, you know, you got to put your feet in the water. You got to experience it for yourself. In my experience is that people, when it comes to friendships, people don't really, not only do they not want what they're asking for, not only do they not want friends for real, they don't know what they're asking for. And the reason that I say that is because it it takes a lot to be a friend. Sometimes you're going to be inconvenienced. Sometimes you're going to go through those rough patches. Sometimes you're going to have disagreements. Sometimes you might even have arguments. But that's a part of being a friend, and you're supposed to be there for them. You're supposed to check up on them, and y'all might not talk often, or y'all might not talk all the time. Y'all might not talk 3 times a day, but you gotta check up on your friends. You gotta treat them right. Like, I'm the type of friend where if something was wrong with you, I would pull up to your house. Like, if something was wrong with you and you going through it and you're communicating that with me, or I haven't heard from you in a long time, and you live in my state, I'll literally pull up on you and be like, "Are you good? Are you straight?" I get you out the house. That's the type of friend I am. But I also have to understand that not everybody is like me. Not everybody is like you. And you can't expect everybody to be like you. You can't expect everybody to be like you, and that can get you hurt sometimes doing that. Expecting you from other people when they're not you. And like I said, it might hurt, but that's one thing that you have to accept. Another thing, bro, you gotta stop watering them dead plants. You filling the cup, but they're not filling yours. They're not reciprocating. They're not dishing out what you're giving them. It's just take, 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 take. It's never a give, take, give, take, give, take, give, take. You're always giving, 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 and they're always taking, taking, taking. And it's hard to even deal with somebody like that. My whole point of this, bro, is that watch who you're friends with. Watch who you consider your friend, even your acquaintances, because they affect you more than you think. When I get big, I'm probably not gonna do many collabs unless it's with my homies. Besides that, I don't plan to do many collabs because I don't want to be a part of that industry because I know it's a lot of fake stuff that people just get so caught up in the views and the clicks and the numbers. I don't ever want to be super caught up in the numbers, bro. Because yeah, it's cool to have. Don't get me wrong, it's great to have, but these are real people. These are real people that have taken the time out of their day to watch your video. And not only watch your video, but be in community with you. It might not be physically, but it's digitally. And that's a beautiful thing to me. Like, you could have 10,000 subscribers and be like, how can I say this? You could have 10,000 subscribers and make a video, or 100,000 subscribers, or you make a video and you get 10 to 50K views. Like, that's 10 to 50,000. That's like a what? That's like a rapper going to a show with 50,000 people. That's crazy. You're getting 50,000 people to watch your video. There's over 50,000 people that care about you and what you have to say. What comes with that is responsibility, because not everybody that watches you is like of age. Not everybody that watches you is a legal adult or an adult in general. There are a lot of kids, and one thing that I know for sure is that kids are very impressionable. Kids are easily influenced, and it doesn't take much to have an effect on a kid. It doesn't take much to have a positive or negative impact on a kid. So you have to watch what you say and you have to watch what you do. And not only that, your actions have to align with what you say. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't talk about. You have a certain responsibility, whether you like it or not, because this is what you wanted to do. But it's beauty in all of it, bro. It's beauty in all of it. One thing I've been doing a lot is just trying to come to terms with, not even come to terms. What's the words I want to use? I can't think of the words right now, so I'm gonna just say come to terms with it. But it's like, you know how your mind can just replay a certain situation over and over and over and over again. And then one part of you is like thinking about what you could have did different, this and that. And then the other part of you is like, bro, that happened a while ago. Like, that happened 1, 2 years ago. Like, that time is over. You in a completely different mind space. You in a completely different place in life. Like, there's so much going on in the world, and there's so many plans that you got, and the things that you are trying to do are not easy. So you gotta put in that work. So I gotta have the right mind space to do all of this. I miss it though. Like I miss y'all, and I miss the people, even though they're not even here yet. I miss the people that's gonna see this video. Like y'all, I can't even imagine it. Like there's gonna come a time where, and this is just me like speaking life into myself. There's gonna be a time where we have 10K subscribers. I have 10,000 subscribers. There's gonna come a time where I have 50,000, 100,000, 10K views, 50K views, and over time the community is gonna get bigger and bigger. But one thing I will never do, and anybody can hold me accountable if they see me slipping, but I doubt it'll happen. One thing I'll never do is let my ego get in the way. Because one thing I learned is don't think that it can't happen to you. It can happen to you. And whatever that means for you, don't think it can't happen to you. Because it can. I don't ever want to get arrogant. I don't ever want to get prideful. I don't ever want to get egotistical. I don't want to talk crazy. And I'm not finna go against the people that help me to be fulfilled. Like this fulfills me. Me being able to help people fulfills me. Me being able to change life fulfills me. And it's a beautiful thing to help somebody get through something that they never thought they would get through. Is I can't even fully express it or put it into words how great it feels. All I can say is it's very fulfilling. Back. Oh, I'm tired. Um, that's all I can really say. I'm tired right now. Oh, excuse me. Today's been chill. My family's out of town, so I really just get the crib to myself. Just been chilling, doing laundry, talking to friends, talking to my cousin. And one of the things that we talked about was like our circles getting smaller. Because what we're trying to do, our circle is going to have to get smaller. It's gonna have to. Because certain people, you don't know how they gonna act, or not even just that. Excuse me. You know that they're most likely to do this and they're most likely to do that. That they might act different when you get a little bit of clout, or people that you haven't heard from in months or years come out of nowhere and try to get back cool with you again and say, I know you, or I knew him, or I had a relationship with him, or I did this and that. Like, it's a lot that come with what me and my cousin is trying to do. Like, we're trying to do separate things, but what we're trying to do, you got to keep your circle small. And not only that, the industry is fake. Like both of the industries that we're in, they're very fake. And that's one thing about me. I ain't no fake person, bro. I'm gonna stay authentic with this. I'm not gonna collab with anybody that I don't like. Or if I was to bring a streamer to, not a streamer, but a celebrity into my YouTube video, I wouldn't do that unless I was actually cool with them. And that's what I was explaining to him. Like I'm not just gonna bring somebody into my world, onto my platform that I don't even mess with. I don't even know. So it's just different. That's just me. Like there's no point in me bringing you on if there's no genuine connection. One thing I wanted to tell y'all is that as life takes it as life takes its course, you will realize things that you didn't before. And basically it's like life. As you get older, there are things that your mama tells you, or no, let me say it like this: that when you're young, your parents tell you things that you don't understand, but it takes for you to get older to understand. That's why people always say, wait till you get a little bit older. You might not understand it now, but you'll understand it later. And that's so true. So many things that my mom has told me or my family has told me, and it has come to life. It has truly come to life, and it has stopped me from a lot of things. It has stopped me from going through a lot of things. Sometimes all you got to do is listen. If you just listen to the wise counsel around you, you'll be better off, because these people are not telling you things just to be telling you things. They're not talking just to be talking. If somebody tells you, hey, don't get this because you're most likely going to get this result, they're speaking from experience, or not even just speaking from experience. They've experienced somebody else experienced that firsthand. So they're telling you, okay, I had a junkie friend that was doing this and this happened to him, or I had a friend that was drinking alcohol and this happened to him, or I had a friend that was in the gang life or that was selling drugs or was doing whatever. It's just wise counsel. Just listen, bro. A lot of things you can prevent if you just listen. That's why my mom be telling me sometimes, just listen, because even though I might not be, I might not want to hear what she's saying at the moment, but to give honor where it is due, I listen to her, and who knows, I might use it in the future. That's where my mind is now, bro. The circle got to get smaller because it's a lot that I want to do, and you can't bring everyone with you. Like I just had a situation with one of my people that I considered a friend. I stopped talking to him because it's like I can't take you with me. Not only that, your communication is terrible. So we can't be cool. We can't be cool. Pride in being a good friend because I know what it means to be a good friend and I understand the significance of being a good friend. And also not having a good friend. It's very detrimental if you want to have connections in this life, to be good to people. It means like we need to really put an emphasis on that, because people are so filled with pride and ego and being narcissistic. Bro, it doesn't take much to be a good friend. I want to tell y'all that it doesn't take much to be a good friend. So I know I'm talking about friends a lot, but I really have to put an emphasis on it because I've been through it and I'm going through it. It doesn't take much to be a good friend, because so if somebody's not being a good friend, you communicate that with them. And if they're the friend, you'll know they're a good friend if when you communicate with them, they'll be like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I understand that. Like, I didn't mean to do that, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. How can I fix this?" If they're not that type of friend, that's your answer. It doesn't take much. And it's a hard thing because you've known these people for years. These are people that you grew up with. You've met their parents, you've met their siblings, you slept at their house. Like you really had a connection to them. But it's like as life takes its course, it's like start dropping like dead flies, one after the other. And it's crazy. It's crazy how life works. Because sometimes you know something, but it don't really hit until you go through it. Sometimes you have to go through things to really understand them. Not everything, but some things. Life gets very crazy and it can get very hectic. That's why family and friends is so important. Not gonna lie, I should really just name this episode. I said episode. I should really name this video Family and Friends. I really should, because I've been talking about friends so much, but it just that's what I'm going through right now. I'm just bringing y'all a part of the journey. I'm just bringing y'all a part of the journey. Also, I ordered some new drip, so I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all some new drip. Put the outfit together. Maybe I might show y'all a little something, Moral of the story of all this is look around, see who's really for you in the long run, and see who isn't. What's up, y'all? I'm back. I just got off work literally like 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry that, bruh. Tell me why. Hold on, let me turn the car on. Tell me why I looked at the last time I posted that video, it said 2 weeks ago. I'm like, bro. I mean, the announcement video that I'm back. I'm like, bro, how has it been 2 weeks already? I was shocked. Because my cousin said something. My cousin said something about it. And I'm like, bro, sorry for the music. But my cousin said something about it. I'm like, 2 weeks? In my head, I'm like, 2 weeks? Ain't no way it's been bro, it's dead been 2 weeks. So I apologize for that. I'm gonna try my best to make sure that don't happen again. But that just shows you that time will pass by if you let it. Time can easily pass by if you let it. If you're not doing what you need to be doing, if you're not focusing on your craft, if you're not focusing on your passion, especially nowadays, it's so easy to lose track of time. Especially when you work a 9 to 5 and the days just go by like this. It's so easy to do, but you have to be in the present and remember, oh damn, this is what I want to do. I haven't filmed in 2 weeks. I haven't made a video in 2 weeks. I haven't made any music in 2 weeks. I haven't painted in 2 weeks. I haven't danced in 2. Like, no matter what it is, it's like you have to stay on your craft. You have to remember that time will pass by if you let it. I've seen it with people. I've seen it over this last 2 weeks with myself. And I see it with other people around me. So it's like, you have to lock in. I'm not saying to, give all your time away, but you definitely have to lock in, especially when you have big goals. Big goals don't come easy. They take longer. Like, especially if you want some, 7 cars, 100 mil. That's just 2 of my goals. And I understand that takes a lot. So if I'm going to do that, that requires a lot of patience. That requires a lot of work. And that requires a lot of smart work. Because it's a difference between hard work and smart work. Smart work is basically... Smart work is basically the thing that gets you ahead easier. It's basically being practical. Because there's plenty of people that work hard. It's plenty of people that work hard out here. Everybody is working hard. Whether they at the fast food job, whether they blue collar, don't matter. They working hard. So it's not an issue of working hard, because there's plenty of people that work hard every day and they're not seeing the fruits of their labor, which is very sad because of the system that we're in. But you have to work smarter. That's the only way you can really get ahead nowadays. I'm seeing so many videos on social media where, I'm so sorry for this air, y'all, but it's hot. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me. But I've been seeing so many videos on social media where people can't afford their medicine, and without their medicine they gonna die, and some folks don't have the money to take care of their kids, and it's just all this stuff going on around in the world. Folks can't, they struggling to keep the lights on, to keep food in their stomach. Groceries is getting higher, gas is getting higher, housing everything getting higher. And it's like, bro, on the flip side, I see all these people with money. And it's very unfortunate that you have to basically be an entrepreneur or be in the entertainment business just to, have wealth. Because most of the people that we see today, they have a business.
and that business helps them create wealth, or they're in entertainment, or like I said, they're in entertainment, or they're doing something that doesn't require you to be at a 9 to 5. Because back then, before I was born, and like 40 to 60 years ago, it was easy for you to be a mailman or a milkman and be able to have a house, be able to have a car, and pay for your kids' college, and take them on multiple trips. So it requires a lot more nowadays. You have to work way smarter. Another thing that I be thinking about is the future of the kids. Like when I go outside and I see kids, I think about, man, what future do we have for them? What future will they have? Genuinely, if the rate at which things are going, what future will they have?